Yeah, I was born and bred in Shepparton in country Victoria. It's about 2 hours north of Melbourne, so I'm a country boy and proud of it. No, I actually grew up in the city. I've had a lot of grief from a couple of my mates who did actually grow up on the farm, that they're real country boys and I'm not. I'm like a city country boy. We had a lot of birds, a couple of dogs, we had a lamb at one stage, we had a stumpy-tailed lizard at one stage as well, so pretty lucky in the country where we had a big backyard, and Dad was quite fond of pets, so it was pretty fortunate. I think growing up with animals is a great advantage when you get to your older life. We've actually got a jewellery store in Shepparton, so blizzardsjewellers.com.au if anyone's looking for some jewellery. But yeah, we've been lucky enough to have that jewellery store for nearly 18 years, so for the majority of my lifetime I've known all about jewellery. Yeah, there's definitely been a lot of mates who have bought engagement rings, and it does put a lot of pressure on me having a girlfriend as well. My brother's a rep for Skechers shoes, and my sister actually works in the family jewellery store. So I think there's been a competition between myself and her to see who can take over the store quickest, and she's clearly leading the race at the moment. From the age of probably 13 or 14, I worked there after school, Friday nights and Saturday mornings. So that was quite interesting. I do know a hell of a lot about jewellery. My girlfriend does think that I'm a little bit weird sometimes when I'm commenting on people's earrings and necklaces, but it's just something that I've grown up with, and I think it's normal, but apparently it's not. I had one teacher in grade 2 who was quite a character. I remember he drew Gonzo on the chalkboard, and Gonzo was up on the chalkboard for about 6 months of the year. So it was always pretty memorable. I found him really cool. The coolest thing that he did was, we were using grey lead pencils back then, and he actually used to use a Stanley knife to sharpen my pencil. So I think I remember myself breaking it on the table just to try and get him to sharpen my pencil again. Being from the country, it was cricket and footy in the summer and the winter. I played a little bit of soccer when I was younger, but I didn't really get into much else. I went in for a mark and hip and shouldered someone, I think it was my teammate, and popped my shoulder out and broke the collarbone. And then I think it was 12 months before then I'd fallen over on my wrist and actually had to have a wrist reconstruction. So my left-hand side of the body's not been very nice to me, but I'm getting through okay now, which is pleasing. Fell out of a tree when I was in grade 1 or 2, and I don't remember it. I woke up and I had a big bandage on my head, and I actually had some stitches through here, and I don't know if I've got a scar or not still, but I think Mum always said that I was very hyperactive. I wasn't naughty, I was just very active. I've been to England a few times and obviously toured in places like India and Sri Lanka, but I'm pretty happy here in Australia. I really enjoy the slower lifestyle here in Adelaide as opposed to the faster lifestyle in Melbourne, but I'm just really looking forward to seeing what's out there when the cricket career finishes. I actually went to Berlin last year, and it was just something about it that really reminded me of Melbourne. It was a very relaxed place, rich with history. A lot of things. I did a walking tour and really enjoyed it. So I'd really like to go back there at some stage of my life and possibly even move there and settle in. I've just got into a TV series called True Blood. I've watched the Series 1 and Series 2 in about a week and a half now, so I'm waiting for Series 3 to arrive today in the post actually. And I don't mind Twilight as well. There's something about the vampires that really attracts me. I have an iPhone, and my favourite app would be NBA Jam. They've actually re-released it, and it's been consuming a lot of my time of late, particularly on the plane, where you just flick the phone onto airplane mode and you can actually play the game. So NBA Jam's been good so far, but give it a week or two and there'll be something else on there that I'm playing. I've been categorised as a tween. My music taste is hideous, apparently. My girlfriend does listen to a lot of Triple J, and I'm the complete opposite. Whatever's in the charts, I'm loving. So there could be any songs, Katy Perry, Britney Spears, who knows what I'm singing at.